Forgot about all that. I can do the whole welcome too.
You're starting in a meeting.
Dun, dun, dun. All right. We'll give we'll give it a couple more minutes. There we go. All right. So I'm full on delaying here because I don't have slides from Sergio yet. So I'm hoping they're going to arrive very shortly. Like I said, we'll probably not use the full hour and a half. We're not going to use a lot of time if we don't get slides from Sergio yet. So I guess I can do the beginning and then we can twiddle our thumbs. Why don't we give us a couple more minutes and then we'll watch off and do what I can. I know. Well, there's another, his other document, which is the other one. You may pop up here, so. I don't see him, but. Yeah. We'll give him a couple seconds. Dun, dun. I think it's pretty early. I think it's like 5. Yeah. So it might be later then. It might be like 6. It's still early. Well, we got Niels is remote and it's obnoxiously early where he is, I bet.
6:30 a.m. Depends whether it's whether we get small forward or not.
Yeah, that's true. 6:30, you're up by then, right? With little ones. All right, give him 2 more minutes and then we'll. Yep, 6:30. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. What's the black dot? Ooh. I didn't realize I got black dots on that. Oh, 11:20. It's early. Dun, dun, dun. All right, let me check the data tracker. Meetings. Materials. Oh. All right. we're gonna give a couple more minutes, then we're just gonna get started and see what happens. Don't worry, the sound of silence is not the audio, it's us not talking. We're good, I think, yeah. All right, I think we probably should just get going. It's 5 after. Welcome to WISH. This may be a very short working group meeting. I'm one of the chairs, Sean Turner. Niels is here too.
Good evening, morning, whatever.
Yeah. All right, so let's get to the good stuff here. This is the Note Well. It is only Tuesday, so you may not have seen it. This is the whole, if you know something about IPR, say something about IPR and all the other rules and policies related to the IETF, like how to run a working group and all that good stuff, and anti-harassment procedures, code of conduct, copyright, patents, etc. If you have any questions, you can ask the chairs and or area directors. But the basic rule is if you know something, say something related to IPR and with respect to code of conduct, be nice to each other and treat each other professionally. And that's what all this is about. You know, try to be nice to each other. You don't have to love each other, but you need to respect each other and be nice at the microphone. We got a pretty short agenda because we only really, sorry, this is the meeting tips. Please make sure to log in using the on-site tool with the QR code that I think that is at the back of the room to make sure we get an appropriately sized room. I don't think we're too worried about this one needing more space, but you know, I think we average about this many each time. Yeah, too much space because it's a little off-putting. I did TLS in the room. It was about 10% full, and it was a little weird. All right, our agenda, some more resources that you can click on. And our agenda is pretty short. Blue sheets, that's how we keep track of attendance, is by scanning. We need a scribe. It's not going to be much to scribe, Niels. Do you mind taking over and doing that?
Sure, no problem.
All right, okay, cool. We only really have 2 drafts at this point. One is the WIP draft, and it's actually in IETF last call right now. We got some, thank you, Murray, for doing that right before you switch off and we get Francesca. It's actually been through all the director reviews, so I'm hoping that any comments that we get will be pretty minor and it should slide right through. It's well implemented in the whole 9 yards. So I think we're going to be out the door with that one fairly quickly. And then the WEP draft, which is what we'd be talking about today, is, did I request 90 minutes? I can do that next time. I'll try to make it an hour. My bad. And unfortunately, if we don't get slides from Sergio anytime soon, we're not going to have much to talk about because he was going to make me some slides and he said he was going to do it. Because again, there's really nothing to talk about with respect to the last call. There were, like I said, one set of comments, and mostly they're about like put figure in the draft and some other minor ID nits, which Sergio will gladly get fixed. And so unfortunately, unless he shows up out of the blue, we might be out of things to talk about. Keep clicking this. I don't know if there's any way anybody in remote land or here has a way of seeing if they can get in touch with them. Yeah, I don't see him. It is possible.
The only other comment I had, I think, if I'm not mistaken, the web draft, the only update was basically that he made the same changes in web as he did in WIP, based on the feedback he got for WIP. through the reviews. So there wasn't like really any major changes in terms of like features or anything like that. But unfortunately, I don't know what other open discussions or topics he had on his mind for this meeting.
Let's go. I was about to just pull that up, sir. Wish working group for repositories, egress. We got one pull request that is there, fixing typos, and 5 issues. So we can just go ahead and take the initiative. Okay, well, let's just not waste our time here and actually see if we can get a chat about this going. Pull this off, start a little thing, and see if I can't share my screen and I won't bring the world down here. Yeah, I'm gonna stop the slides, share the screen. I'm gonna accept that I'm gonna share the screen, and I'm gonna say I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna allow, and then I think I just go over here and we can go look at these. Are we actually seeing the screen? All right, good stuff. Okay, let me check. So there's like one pull request, and that's attribute requirements made must not. Yeah, okay. So that's good. And I guess we can look at these. When WIP the endpoint receives a request, its resource does not exist, the WIP endpoint should return 404. Yep. Okay, good. So I think he just needs to bake that one in, right? I mean, that's fairly standard, right? Yep. Okay, Victor, you can do that. We'll this will work. Put a comment in there.
This is not the interim. This is the. Did we discuss it also in the interim?
We may have done that as well. Yeah.
You just said as discussed in the interim.
Oh, sorry. I don't know why I put interim. All right. All right. So the next one, if you guys can you guys read that? Oh, how small it is. All right. So it says when the stream ends, should the web player be notified? Then the media server terminates the connection with web player. Seems like a yes. Any thoughts? Seems pretty reasonable, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, probably it's not just asking should, but how should.
Yes.
That's a harder to ask question.
Right. Okay. Nope. All right, so leave that one alone. Handle codec negotiation, or how to handle the case when the stream's codec is not negotiated codec.
Yeah, if it's not, the stream's codec isn't there, why did you negotiate it?
Learn to spell. I'm sure he's going to laugh at me when he sees these. Define mute, unmute expressions. Oh, look. let me get back there. So on this previous one, yeah, that's what I was going to say. Lorenzo said in WEP, the subscriber sends the SDP offer. They don't know what the stream supports in advance. Yep. And Lorenzo said that's, yeah.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, John Lags. I mean, standard SDP behavior is to either fail the M line or fail the offer answer. I mean, if the client supported the codec, it presumably would have offered it. If it doesn't support the codec the stream is in, failure is probably the right answer. That's, I mean, maybe, you know, something more elegant would work. But if you didn't support the, if you actually supported that codec, why didn't you offer it in the first place? And if you don't support that codec, being told you need to support this codec doesn't help very much, other than, you know, download this other browser or something. But
what he said. Harald, Alstom.
All right, because Mike offered that there was this other issue related to it, to revisit set server offers. Oh, wow. All right, well, it's like people need to wade in on this one because these two are going back and forth.
Yeah.
Maybe some other people could jump in. Wow.
Pull this up on my own.
Yay. Yeah. Lorenzo dropped in the chat that the main reason Sergio wanted client-side offers was to allow subscribers to open a web stream before it was actually available. This way you can negotiate multiple codecs and the server can reply with multiple codecs. Waiting to know what the actual codec offer via WEP will be. Hmm. It's because the only other one left is the define mute and unmute expressions.
Jonathan, remind me, we're not supporting updated offer answer, right? Because otherwise it seems like this would just be a updated offer answer. But if that's not supported, then we have to do something else.
Hmm.
I mean, I think maybe a lot of things, if there were updated offer answer, could be done, but maybe that's a hard in this model. I mean, we guessed the wrong codec could also be an updated offer answer. But.
Great. Unfortunately, I don't have much to offer here, guys. I don't have much to offer here. All right. All right. Well, I think we're going to give it a couple minutes, and I think we're going to have to close the session unless there's some other way to work through this, and we can set everyone free. And Francesca can remind me to make sure it's not 90 minutes next time because we probably won't need that. But
I'll just say it's been a pleasure supporting you for the time that I've been with you. Your working group transfers Wednesday afternoon to Francesca in the new WIT area. So
Yeah.
she'll be looking after you going forward. I will continue to finish the WISH document.
yeah, okay.
But WEP, she'll be taking over.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, they will. So the
Yeah.
secretariat is feverishly typing, changing permissions, choning, schmodding, and stuff.
I
during the
did.
plenary.
I did mean to do a whole like welcome to the WIT thing, but I completely forgot. So we're
Welcome
now
to WIT.
we're in a new area.
That should be us
now.
doing that, not you.
Yes, we're in a new area, so it's very exciting. All right, Francesca.
I just wanted to say that if you need to schedule an interim, that's a
that's-
possibility once,
Yeah.
we make sure that everybody's here and we can do that.
That's probably not a bad idea. Yeah, because again, I think that like the plan really is for this working group, right? Is we're going to get through WEP, and then we're done, right? And then any additional extensions we're going to get discussed somewhere else, and then we were going to figure out what we're going to do with them, and if that means respinning up or something. But like I think we were done after that. So, all right, folks. Sorry for the false start here, but unfortunately that's life. So thanks everybody. Yeah. All right. Ciao.
Thank you. Bye bye.